Hello, my name is Steve Logan from K-Star Thai Boxing Academy. We've had a fantastic response about our ladies only Thai boxing course, and we've had a lot of questions. One of the questions that people have been asking is, how can we do it so cheap? Why is it so cheap? Well, the answer is basically, I fully believe that everyone should do a martial art, and I obviously believe that Thai boxing is the best martial art, and I want to take away all the barriers. Some people put barriers in the way, you know, they can't afford it, they haven't got time and all the rest of it. Okay, so one of the barriers, there are no barriers. You don't have to be a member, you don't have to wear a uniform, you don't have to join the gym. It's cheap, so there's price is no cost. So basically we're taking away all the barriers, and that's the reason why it's going to be so cheap. So what I want to talk about in this video is confidence. As I said in the last video, one of the great side effects of doing this type of training is that you start to build confidence. And that's what people like. They like to feel more confident, and that's the best thing that they say that they get out of the training. Now, when you think about confidence, really all it means is being certain. So you're certain of something. So if you're certain that you can do something, then you're confident about it. For example, you're certain that you can tie your shoelaces. So if someone asked you to tie your shoelaces, you'd feel very confident in that situation. But where people feel unconfident in a violent situation or possible violence where someone's picking on them or something, is because they're not certain of what to do, and if they do something, if they punch someone or whatever, they're not certain whether they're going to work, so therefore they don't feel confident. And the reason they don't feel that is because they've never punched anyone, or they've never hit anything, or they've never been in that situation before. Whereas when you do your training, you're simulating those situations and you're building your confidence, becoming more certain that if you have to, you can do it. And that's the fantastic thing that people get from this type of training. At K-Star, we have a really good system, and we have a way of developing power in your body, and I'll show you that in another video, probably the next video. But what I want to talk about today is, what we also teach you is how to use the correct weapon against the correct target. Now, for example, if I was to get a finger, or someone else was to get a finger and poke me in the chest, that wouldn't hurt me, would it? Okay, but with that same amount of force, if they were to poke me in the eye, obviously I'd be in agony, I wouldn't be able to do anything, I'd be disabled. So again, you've probably been poked in the eye before, I think you know what it's like. Imagine a small child, very small child, poke you in the eye. You're disabled for a few seconds, aren't you? Okay, if a big person attacked you and you used to poke them in the eye, for a few seconds you'd have a chance to get away, to escape, to run off, whatever you want to do. Now obviously that's not part of Thai boxing, poking each other in the eye as such, but it's the same principle. If you use the correct weapon against the correct target, so the eye rather than poking me in the chest, it's going to be very effective. And that's one of the things that we teach you. This is how you build your confidence up, because we start to show you which weapons to use against which targets, and then it doesn't matter too much how big or small someone is. That's how you build your confidence, because you become certain that you can, if you have to, defend yourself. So I hope you enjoyed that little tip and an explanation of what we're going to be teaching you and how we're going to teach you, and the way that you'll get more confidence. In the next video, we're going to explain a little bit about, as I mentioned earlier, developing power. Not necessarily developing, but showing you how to use your body so you get the most amount of power out of your body in a technique. And if you've enjoyed the video, or you've got any questions, make a comment below in the comments box. And if it's a question I can answer, I'll try and answer it for you. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and showing you some more ways of developing power.